In the depths of sacred texts, there lies a warning from God, calling humanity to heed his message before the culmination of time. This video delves into God's final warning, inviting us to reflect on our spiritual journey, examine our relationship with him, and understand our role in his divine plan. Are you part of the chosen few who will respond to this call? Let us explore the essence of God's final warning and its implications for our lives. God's final warning emerges from a deep love for humanity. It is not intended to induce fear, but rather to inspire hope, transformation, and a realignment with his divine purpose. This warning serves as a catalyst for self-reflection, inviting us to reevaluate our priorities, seek forgiveness, and walk the path of righteousness. The message of God's final warning is not confined to one specific prophecy or revelation. It is woven throughout sacred texts, revealed through the teachings of prophets, and whispered through the still, small voice within our hearts. As seekers of truth, it is our responsibility to engage in diligent study and seek divine guidance to discern this message. To be part of the chosen few does not imply exclusivity or spiritual superiority. Instead, it is an invitation to embrace our divine calling and actively participate in God's redemptive work. It is an opportunity to use our gifts and blessings to serve others, spreading love, compassion, and justice in a world often marked by discord and division. But you are a chosen people, a royal priesthood, a holy nation, God's special possession, that you may declare the praises of him who called you out of darkness into his wonderful light. 1 Peter 2-9. God's final warning beckons us to examine the state of our spiritual journey. It challenges us to reflect on our relationship with God, the authenticity of our faith, and the extent to which we embody his teachings in our daily lives. This introspection guides us toward personal growth, transformation, and a deeper connection with the divine. While the specifics of God's final warning may elude our finite understanding, its essence remains clear: to live with faithfulness, righteousness, and integrity. It is a reminder that our choices have consequences and that we are accountable for how we navigate the intricate tapestry of life. This message encourages us to pursue moral excellence and seek reconciliation with God and our fellow human beings. As we contemplate God's final warning, we must resist the temptation to succumb to fear or judgment. Instead, let us embrace it as an expression of God's boundless love and mercy. It is an act of divine compassion, offering us the opportunity to experience the fullness of his grace, forgiveness, and redemption. For God so loved the world that he gave his one and only Son, that whoever believes in him shall not perish but have eternal life. For God did not send his Son into the world to condemn the world, but to save the world through him. John 3:16-17, NIV. The path set before us in God's final warning is not an easy one. It requires courage, determination, and unwavering faith. Yet, it is in this journey that we discover our true purpose and find solace in his presence. God's final warning invites us to participate in his divine plan and contribute to the restoration and renewal of the world. To respond to God's final warning, we must cultivate humility, surrendering our ego and acknowledging our dependence on his guidance. It is through this humility that we open ourselves to his transformative power, allowing him to shape us into instruments of his love and agents of change. In the face of God's final warning, let us not be consumed by a fear of punishment, but rather embrace it as an opportunity for growth and renewal. By heeding his call, we can find solace, hope, and a deeper sense of purpose. May we strive to be among the chosen few who heed God's final warning and live lives that honor his divine plan. God's final warning resonates through the ages, beckoning us to awaken from spiritual slumber, embrace his teachings, and live with intention and devotion. Will you respond to this call? Remember, it is never too late to seek his forgiveness, to realign your life with his purpose, and to be counted among the chosen few who embrace his final warning with open hearts and steadfast faith.